Alrighty guys, as you can read in the Dermatologist TOP walkthrough video, this is going to be part 1 of 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket edition, it will be linked in the description down below. Alright, so this is the team we're going to be running right here. It is regeneration, right? So when I like to use this Ultra Cell, I want to get as many Android allies aside for him, right? I mean, obviously, because of the Ultra ability, right? He's getting more damage inflicted per ally tag Android, and most of the cells, they fit equally as well on here, even though some of them have more so Android-based Z abilities. Like this guy doesn't even have, like, it's for blue, right? But it's okay. He's still an Android. He's still going to help out in that aspect. I'm more than fine with this. Plus Super Baby 2 is more than enough for heals. We don't need the HBZ ability. That's your core unit. On the right-hand side, there is somewhat of a difference here, right? Instead of the green Zenkai cell, there's the Parasite Trunks. Instead of the blue Zenkai cell that we have as our boost unit, there is the S-tier transforming second form cell. That guy's more of a strike-based unit, but you can force him onto blast. He's a transformation unit, right? I assume he would do well here. I've never used him. I don't even own the guy, but I assume. And of course, make sure you guys are getting friendship rank 10. It's going to be nice coming back to regeneration because most of my regeneration units are friendship rank 10. Make sure you guys are putting on your equipment before you head into your first fight. Otherwise, you're not going to get a chance to do so again unless you land on a yellow tile, which we do not want to do. And of course, if you guys are accustomed to using this Piccolo, he's default at strike strategy, so go ahead and just swap him over to blast for me. Same thing with this cell. This guy is a melee type, but we can force him in blast. Alright, so first fight is going to be to the right of us. 5 is difficulty. It is against event exclusive. Not really too concerned about this one, to be honest with you. Alright, so this is the information we're going to use right here. We'll just put this guy and this guy on backup. I'll give the key restore speed to Bootinks. That way he can go ahead and get a super attack off early, so we can just take out a red very early on. So cover changes, Tapion is in range of no one. We're chilling on that. So let's go ahead and just focus the debuffers first, and then we'll go for this guy who stuns on turn 3. And then we can go for the 13, who's kind of getting his kit later game, and then this guy, and then Tapion at the end, since he does debuff us once he gets hit. All right, super easy fight. I mean, they did a little bit of damage to our purple cell, but I'm not too worried about it. It's the first fight. Just getting 1 million off of that is pretty solid. Next is going to be straight above you, 4th is difficulty fight. This one's also pretty tame. All right, so this is the information we are going to be using right here. Bootinks, the super attack tile, just boost it up just a wee bit, and we should be okay. So in this fight, the only cover change you have to worry about is hit. For the most part, most of you guys are going to go for hit first anyways, so it's not really too important, but he does have a strike slash blast cover change for the row behind him, so it's going to be for Beerus, Vegeta, and for the green Godku. Alright, so attack order here, hit first, right? He does have a stun at the end of turn 1, and then we'll go for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. He does have a super at the start of turn 2. He has high Q restore speed too, so if you are deciding to eat the stun or eat the super attack, obviously eat the stun, right? Go for the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken first. I think my units are fast enough to just burn through both of those before we get hit by either of them. Then we can go for the Transformation Frieza, and then we can go for the Godku, the Vegeta, and then Beerus at the end. Right, so we got the LF on that fight, meaning we ended up on turn 3 with the Piccolo super attack. Next is straight above you, 5 is difficulty fight against sagas from the movies. So this is the information we're going to use right here, so just put our boost units on backup. Something that I did realize, I didn't put freaking equips on my cell. I don't know if I just brain farted. I don't know how that happened. So now he's going to have to go equipless for the rest of the run because I'm not going on the yellow tile. See, this is why I always warn you guys to put on your equips first. Alright, so in that fight, Broly does have a strike cover for the Turles. That's it, just this guy. So attack order here, I am going to go for the Broly first, right? Because he gets damage inflicted buffs. And then Bojack. Bojack is a high priority because he gets a blue card on turn 2, but he's a very slow unit. So I'm okay with that. And then we can go for the Turles over here, Slug, the Cooler, and then I'm going to go for Janemba last because he has the blast mitigation. Another easy fight right there. Not much to worry about. 1 million, chillin'. Next is going to be to the left of you, 5 is difficulty. It is against the future fight. And we're going to go ahead and use this team formation right here. Bootinks the super attack tile. Alright, so I'm going to go for the yellow first just because my red attacks first, right? And then we can go for the blue Trunks since he's getting buffs per dead ally. And then let's go for the Mai because she stuns a unit at the end of turn 2. And then after that, we can go for the EX Mai because she has full board support, the red Zamasu, and then this guy at the end because of his death buffs. Easy fight. Right, I mean, it's just a future fight. There's not really any big hitters on there. We do got a super attack with this guy that we're probably going to save up for the next boss fight. Next is straight above you, 3th difficulty fight against Gohan. Gohan and, like, Sun Fam / Hercule Fam, basically. Alright, so I truly and utterly believe that this fight isn't going to be hard. So let's go ahead and just save this super attack. There is like 3 reds, so let's go ahead and just put this guy on bench for now. So the only cover change you kind of have to worry about as a strike team is just Pan. Right? Pan does have a strike cover change for the Beast Gohan and for the Hercule. So it's like these 3 blocks in front of her plus like another one up here, and Gohan has the same range once he transforms into Beast for a strike cover change, but there's no one in front of him, right? So you don't have to worry about his cover change at all. So attack order for me, I am going to go for the Pan first, right? Because she starts debuffing on turn 2. Let's not deal with that. And then we'll go for the Beast Gohan before he transforms into the Goten, Videl, Hercule, and then Death Buff Goku at the end. So like I said, easy fight, right? As long as you just prioritize Pan, prioritize Beast Gohan, the rest of the fight will just come super easy. We brought 2 purples into that when there's double yellows. I mean, those yellows are not that good, but still. Next is straight above you, 5 is difficulty. It's against Super Saiyan 2s. Alright, so this is the team formation we will use right here. So still saving that super attack right there from that green cell, and then we'll go ahead and just put this guy on backup. That should be more than fine. So attack order, I do want to get the tag unit out of the way first, 100%. And then I think I'm going to opt to go for the Gohan since he is getting stronger every time you kill one of his allies. And then after that, we can go for the Kefla, the Majin Vegeta. Do be careful with the Majin Vegeta. If you attack him while he's below, or if you get him to below 15% HP, he will use his explosion. And then we can go for this guy and then this guy. Those are both pretty irrelevant units. All right, super easy fight, right? We got 1.3 million. Ooh, Cell has a super attack, which is huge. So let's go ahead and move on to the next. Right, so next fight is going to be that boss fight, right? So a 4-fist difficulty to the right of us. It is against the Digitos. And thankfully, we are 100% ready for this fight. We have the super attack from this guy guaranteed super ultimate attack, actually. So that's going to be huge. Let's go ahead and play around that a little bit. All right, so in terms of like cover changes and stuff like that, this fight can get very annoying and overwhelming, right? Because UVB has a strike arc counter and it can double attack. And then the Ultra Super Vegito, he has a massive range for strike covers, right? So he strike covers this guy, and this guy. And then Purple Super Vegeta, thankfully, you get a break on him. He has no strike cover for anyone. But the Blue Blue Vegito Blue, he has the double attack, of course, plus the blast cover for the Fusing Super Vegito and the Ultra Super Vegito. And I don't know if I already mentioned it, but Ultra Super Vegito also has Blast Arts mitigation and debuffs you. So it's like, fight can be annoying. Just save super attacks for it. So attack order, I want to ultimate arts this guy. I want to see if we can just kill him with the cell. That'd be huge, right? I don't think we're going to proc his blast anyways, because right after cell attacks, it's the red cell, it's the green cell, right? And they both have super attacks, so they're not going to make him pop his mitigation, whatever. But after that, let's go for this guy since he's a double attacker, and then we can go for this guy because he's also a double attacker, this guy because he's going to transform on turn 3, and then we can go ahead and just weed out the purples at the very end. All right, super easy fight. I mean, again, saving those super attacks for that fight is super, super helpful, right? 1 million points, got the full kill, no issue there whatsoever. The red cell took a little bit of damage, but it's to be expected. He's only 5 stars. We got to get him next to Super Baby T for the most part. Next is to the left of you, 5-fist difficulty, fight event exclusive. We already fought this. This is the team formation I'll use right here. So we'll go ahead and get this guy on backup and then this guy on backup as well. So since Tapion doesn't have a blast cover for anyone, we don't have to worry about him. We can go ahead and just go for the debuffers just like last time into this guy since he does have the stun, right? The stun on turn 3. Then we can go for the 13, Gohan, and then Tapion. Again, easy fight right there, right? Don't really have to. I mean, and we also got some heals for our Ultra Cell, which is one of the big goals there. 1.2 million. Next is to the left of us once again, 5-fist difficulty fight against the Super 13 fight. All right, so this is the information we're going to use right here, right? There's double green, so let's take out a blue, and there's also the triple blue, so let's take out the red, especially since I'm a little bit scared of the Android 14 Z ability, right? Because it's just a massive boost. He's only like 4 stars, but it's still. So first unit I'm going to go for actually is going to be the free-to-play 13, right? And then we're going to go for the Trunks, who has the support transformation stats. Same thing for Vegeta transformation stats. Then I am going to go ahead and go for the 14. This Goku. Goku does have, he blocks a melee attack, right? And then we're going to go for this guy at the end since he has debuffs. All right, extremely easy fight. Those units are all like super outdated, right? So 1.4 million, got the full kill, and we're good. We're looking good. Next is to the right of us, 4-fist difficulty fight. The Gohan versus Boo fight. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Put this guy on backup just because the double purples, and then we'll just have this guy on backup as well. All right, and this one, they kind of went easy on us with the cover changes here, right? So the purple ultimate Gohan, he has a strike cover for the purple blue and for the yellow Gohan right here. Red Ulton, he has cover change for no one, and he only gets the cover change when he turns into Beast, which you shouldn't be letting happen in the first place. Red Buhan actually has a pretty decent range. He's covering this guy, and this guy. Thankfully, Green Ulton, his cover is above and below him, or in front of him, behind him. So he's in range of no one. So honestly, what I want to do here is I want to get this guy out of the way, and then this guy because he has the double attack, and then go for this guy since he's going to transform on turn 3. I've never seen it happen. Don't want that to happen. This guy because he has a cover rescue typically. Go for this guy, and then this guy at the end since he has a barrier. All right, we got the full kill. Fight can be a little bit annoying, right? A little bit, just a teensy weensy little bit. We didn't take significant damage there, so it's okay. Next is to the left of us, 5th difficulty fight against the Heraclan. Now, this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Put this guy on backup because of the triple blues. This guy on backup as well. I know Bootinks probably would desire to be here, but I want to get some heals off on them. On those two specifically. All right, so attack order, I kind of want to go for the Goku first, especially since Green Cell's going to attack first, and then Bujin. Hopefully we can get him out of the way before we get stunned on turn 2. If we get stunned on turn 2, it's not the end of the world. Then we can go for this guy. After we kill those 2 earlier allies, he's going to get significantly weaker. And then we can go ahead and go for the Beto, Zanga, and then the yellow at the end. All right, 5th difficulty. Dude, it's crazy to me. We struggled with that fight with DB Saga, and this team just doesn't care. Absolutely just does not care whatsoever. And we're getting heals here. We didn't have to worry about anything. And we did not get stunned either, which is huge. Next fight is to the right of us, 3/5 difficulty fight. This should be a super easy fight. Super easy fight. So this is team formation we're going to use right here. So we're going to put this guy on backup and this guy on backup. And then Cell is going to get the super attack regardless of being on this tile or not. Maybe he'll get enough to build up a super attack for the boss fight though. All right, so in this fight, Piccolo, thankfully, he doesn't have a strike cover for anyone. He's not in range of anyone, but Bulma is in range. She has a strike cover for the FSK and for the Shallot, and remember, her strike cover isn't health gated, so she just pops out and she does it. All right, so attack order, Whis, he's stunning on turn 2, and then this Piccolo, he's debuffing us, Beerus is debuffing us, this guy's getting stronger per dead ally, and then we can go ahead and go for the Shallot and Bulma at the end. All right, so I'm not going to lie to y'all. We probably shouldn't have put Cell on that spot. I think if we didn't put Cell on that tile, he would have been 100% to his special move, and that would have been so clutch, dude. I mean, still fine. Nothing to worry about in that fight. 1.2 mil. So for the final fight of the video, right above you, 4th difficulty fight, Vegetos. All right, so this T formation that we're going to do right here, of course, just going to put my boost characters. No point in risking them this early, right? We do have a super attack coming out from this guy. He's slow start, so he's going to attack kind of slow. Q stores or special move tiles for the Ultra Cell and for the Green Cell should be all right. And we already know the cover changes since we just came off of this one. So Ultra Super Vegito, strike cover for Purple VB, Purple Super Vegito, and for the Fusing Super Vegito, Purple Super Vegito is in range of no one, and then the Blue Vegito Blue has a blast cover for the Fusing Super Vegito and for the Ultra Super Vegito. It's a lot of Vegetos coming out of my mouth right now. So since we don't have a Cell Super attack, I think we just focused the double attackers initially. And then into the Fusing Super Vegito, and then we can get the purples into the yellow at the end since he has a blast mitigation, which is the standard. Definitely kind of a hard fight when you don't have the super attacks built up for it. I mean, we still came out of it decently, but look at the damage onto my Bootinks, right? So now we're going to have to spend a good portion of the next half of the board trying to recover that, because Bootinks he's not the best unit on my team, but turn 1 super attack is still extremely valuable, right? I don't want to lose him. 1.2 million, got the full kill. That being said, let's go ahead and see where we lie on the leaderboard. We're sitting at 16 million points with 3 TP to spare. Where does that leave us at? Rank 3,998. Let's go, dude. Region still got it. Unk still got it, folks. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later!